Elon Musk said, I think I can trim $1 or $2 trillion. That's what he's doing now.
Yeah, they're trying to cut the fat and all the overspending, and this shocked everybody. This is what Elon Musk, who is the chair of DOGE, posted. The DOGE team discovered, among other things, that payment approval officers at Treasury were instructed always to approve payments, even to known fraudulent or terrorist groups.
That's not
They
good.
literally never denied a payment in their entire career, not even once.
This is so phenomenal. I mean, again, it was on me. I thought DOGE was going to get in, make recommendations because they weren't an official, didn't have a cabinet position. But what DOGE is doing to get inside, when Scott Bessent says, I'm Treasury Secretary, Elon, you can go in and take a look at this, take a look at the books. No one's ever done this before. So they're looking at all invoices, in and out of everything. If you want to attack government spending, look at the size of the federal workforce, 2.3 million. They send out the email, if you want to resign, now's the time. And then they said, if you want to look at spending, let's find out exactly how much we're spending. Right. We see the budget's this big, but how many people are actually looking at everything? DOGE is in there looking at everything. So this is my hope, is that when a lot of these stalwarts in Congress say, I want to cut spending before I approve any tax decreases or anything, they'll look at what DOGE is doing and saying, I am eliminating the U.S. aid. I'm eliminating, I'm reevaluating, and it's hard arguing against any of these cuts. Some of them are to empty we're paying for empty buildings, we're paying for programs that are defunct, that are counterintuitive, or counter to America, or to, like you say, these dicey groups.
It's astonishing to think that they've never done this before. That seems like when you have to balance your checkbook, or if you need to save some money around Christmas time to buy toys for your family, you're going to look at your spending and you're going to say, what can I cut? We're not going to go out to eat as much this year.
Right. I mean, during the campaign, we heard Donald Trump rail against the Department of Education. A lot of people thought, okay, he's going to get rid of the Department of Education. He might still, but it was at midnight last night, Elon Musk said on X that Donald Trump agreed to shut down the U.S. Agency for International Development. He said it was beyond repair. So the staff all got emails today saying work from home. And so essentially what the U.S. aid does is they give money to different countries after disasters and for poverty and to promote democracy. But right now, it is pretty much closed, and it looks as if it is going to be folded into the Department of State.
So they all lose their jobs?
Unclear.
Okay.
They have to this is part of when people say the deep state, and when people get hired as Secretary of State, they're like, okay, you'll be here for 4 years and I'm gone. And that's pretty much, people throw up their hands and go, I guess so. Well, no, not this administration, not this time. He's saying we're U.S. aid going to these, going to binary parades in El Salvador that Brian Mast ran through yesterday. Margaret Brennan challenged Brian Mast to say, USA does some valuable things. Yeah, but they also do some things that are counter to America. And they're doing things we have no business promoting. And he ran through like 10 separate programs that she couldn't get her jaw off the ground that we're financing. So Elon Musk talked to President Trump and said, you're not going to believe what I've discovered what the USAID is doing. And he said, and Trump said, he goes, what do you think? And Trump said, let's get rid of it. Let's fold it in and get rid of it. Well, the head of the USAID resented and resisted when Elon Musk went in. So they fired him. John Voorhees, they told him to get out. Now, he's the one who fired the Trump guy who was appointed there last time when he tried to find out where all the spending was and began to question it. When they went to the Inspector General and looked for a referee during the Trump years on USAID, the U.S. Inspector General rubber-stamped everything Voorhees did, and they told the other guy to get lost. And then they fired him. And now Trump comes in 4 years later and says, now we're fixing this. So this is amazing what is happening within 10 days of him getting the job.